The Rambam, the test of Avraham Avinu, that he jumped into the fire of Nimrod, that is not considered one of the 10 tests of Avraham Avinu. And the question is, of course, why not? The Nasi Finkel or Shiva Mir would say, because the test of a one-timer of jumping into a fire is not as great as a test of living for God. The greatest test that God gives us is in the every single day challenges, where we have to fight to go to sleep on time, to get up on time, because we know that energy is dependent on how we go to sleep, and nothing will affect the way that we serve God more than having proper energy. So the pasuk says, "Lo ametim me'alluya." The dead ones, they don't praise God, because the biggest challenge of praising God is found in the day-to-day. It's found not by dying for God, but in how you live for God. The test of Avraham Avinu about the Akedat Yitzhak was not a test for Yitzhak, because that was a question of him giving up his life. And as Yitzhak told his father, Im timna'eni sof, ruhi elav ye'esof. He says, even if you're going to not kill me, Hashem has the time when He wants me to die anyway. So if He doesn't want me to live anymore now, so I can't not have myself, hold back myself and give myself more life. So there was no test even in them holding the question of giving up life for God. The biggest test was a test for Avraham Avinu. And that test was, that Avraham Avinu had, was, can you do this with happiness? Can you get up early in the morning to do this? As the pasuk said, as we say in Et Sharei Ratzon, we say, Ayin b'mar bocha v'lev sameach. That Avraham Avinu, he was crying in his eyes, but he was happy in his heart. The test was to see if Avraham Avinu could be happy throughout the Akedat Yitzchak. If he wouldn't be happy, he wouldn't have prophecy. He wouldn't know that the mountain where God is trying to tell him where to slaughter Yitzhak, he wouldn't see the cloud. He also would not have heard the angel telling him from above, don't slaughter your son Yitzhak. And the fact that he was happy throughout was the sign that he passed this test. Because the test that we have is to see how we perform, not what we do. It's not if we are going to serve God, it's how we're going to serve God. And every single morning we wake up and we wonder, why was it so hard for me to go to sleep last night? What was I doing that was so important that I couldn't just get into bed? You know what it was? It was God testing you simply how you go to sleep. This is our test every single day, is our schedule. And it's a day in, day out tests. As Avraham Avinu's tests were how he dealt with his everyday challenges. These are the 10 tests of Avraham Avinu, and every single person has his 10 tests that he goes through in life. And the question is, what are you going to do about it? If you look at it at nighttime as just God testing you, and you look at it in the morning as just God testing you, there's a much better chance that you'll go to sleep on time with a proper mindset, and you'll go to wake up in the morning with a proper energy.